Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video guys. We're still looking at Burning Shadow decks today. Now, today we're going to be looking at a Burning Shadow card that unfortunately isn't really a good card by itself in its own unique deck. It's kind of just a one-of, but it is going to be Tapu Fini-GX in Waterbox. So Tapu Fini-GX is a really cool card. I don't think it's like a bad card. I think it's pretty decent. It does serve a good purpose in Waterbox. It has a good attack, it has a good GX attack. It's pretty interesting. However, the only problem is its attack is a little on the kind of inconsistent side. You can't do it every single turn, so it's kind of just there to be there. But you know what? It is still an interesting card regardless. And again, Waterbox I think can use Tapu Fini as a one-up. Waterbox probably won't use Tapu Fini having like 2 copies in your deck. They'll probably play like 1 Tapu Fini. Now, Tapu Fini does serve some purposes. The first thing is its attack Hydro Shot for 2 waters and a colorless. You do 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, but you have to discard 2 waters. Not too bad considering Aqua Patch is in the format. But you get to choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. This is where Hydro Shot gets good, being able to choose where you want to put the damage. Now, this is good for picking off Garbodors, which is mainly what you're going to use Hydro Shot for. There's really nothing else you can knock out in one hit off the top of my head. Like, it doesn't even one-shot Baby Volks, unless you had Wide Lens on it. But let's be real here, who's going to one Wide Lens for that? I mean, you could run Wide Lens just to Hydro Shot, one-shot Volks. I mean, that's not a bad idea, I guess, if you really want to take that route. But for the most part, you're going to be picking off stuff like Garbodor. I guess it kind of improves Garbodor a little bit. You can pick off Garbotoxin, or you can pick off just a normal Garbodor. Waterbox does play a lot of items, so, I mean, that purpose is filled. Its attack Aqua Ring is okay for colorless, switch this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. I mean, it's not terrible. You know, it's a switching card. It's not as good as Donphan. I mean, if you want to run Choice Band, you can do 1 for 50. You know, maybe we'll make like a funny Tapu Fini Tauros Pikuniku deck, whatever that thing's called. Maybe we'll see. So its GX attack I think is a lot good too. I think Waterbox really gains Tapu Fini's GX attack more than anything else. Now Waterbox has always been using Ice Beam GX, which is not a terrible attack, but it unfortunately just isn't very good. You're only doing 100 damage, so you're really not doing much damage, but you're just paralyzing your opponent's active Pokemon, which is nice. But now that we have stuff like Guzma in the format, Ace Rolla, Super Scoop Up, Switch, Escape Rope, Soul Arc, it's just, there's really no way I can see Ice Beam working anymore. You know what I mean? Ice Beam is just such a weak GX attack that unfortunately there's way too many ways to get out of it now that I think Ice Beam GX is just, it's not a good attack. It might be now one of the worst GX attacks in the game. Just, it's not very good. But Tapu Fini's GX attack is pretty good. Shuffle your opponent's active Pokemon and all cards attached to it into their deck. If your opponent has no bench Pokemon, you can't do this. So, I mean, obviously it makes it so you can't win the game with Tapu Storm, but what you can do is you can shuffle back a big threat. Plus it's only for 1 energy, so you can do this quick as possible. So if you're in a position where your opponent like sets up like a pretty quick Gardevoir or something, or they can set up like a Metagross, or like, I don't know, Solgaleo, or, you know, a Vikavolt pretty quickly, you can just Tapu Storm that right back into their deck, and this is going to slow them down, and it's going to reset them quite a bit, which is one of the best parts about Tapu Storm. And this GX attack is so much better than Ice Beam, because you can actually cause some disruption. You can get rid of a big Stage 2, you can get rid of Stage 1, force them back into the deck, and this can help you. If your opponent sets up like a really quick threatening Gardevoir turn 2, you just Tapu Storm it right back into the deck and say, alright, well, nope, that's going right back in your deck. We're going to Tapu Storm you. There you go. Now, is Tapu Fini good in something like Ninetales too? Probably not. I think Tapu Fini is just best used in Lapras. I unfortunately don't see Tapu Fini being used in Ninetales since Ice Path GX is 20 times better than Tapu Storm. Ice Path is just a really good attack. Tapu Storm just doesn't really cut it in that deck. It's still a good attack, but in Ninetales, Ice Path is the clear winner. It's one of the reasons why Ninetales is so good. But we do have Tapu Storm if you do need it in this deck. I mean, sometimes you may have to do Ice Beam, but again, with so many cards like Guzma in the format, it's just, I think Ice Beam just doesn't work anymore. So you gotta use Tapu Storm now sometimes to really slow your opponent down. It can also be good against like Vileplume. You can, Guzma, Vileplume, then Tapu Storm it, force it back into their deck. It's a good play. Again, Tapu Fini has a lot of purposes. It can be a good sniper, and it can be a really good way to slow down a Stage 2 deck, which is cool. Even though Lapras has always been about speed, I mean, Tapu Fini is just still nice. So Tapu Fini serves a good purpose in here. I think it's a pretty good tech in Waterbox. Probably the best tech you could use right now, maybe other than Articuno. So we'll look at the attackers. Obviously, it's a Waterbox deck. We're just going to be using 3 Lapras-GX. Lapras-GX is really good. It's our main attacker. Blizzard Burn does 160 for 3 waters. This Pokemon can't attack. Really good attack. With a Choice Band, you do 190, which one-shots a lot of Pokemon. You have Collect, which is a good attack. So Lapras, your main attacker. You do have 1 Articuno in the deck, too, for Tri-Edge. I mean, Articuno's rotating really soon. Post-rotation, this deck loses Articuno. I don't even think it needs Glaceon, just because, I mean, Glaceon just doesn't do enough damage, and with Guzma in the format and Lysandre, it's just, I don't see Glaceon really being a good Pokemon anymore for Waterbox. So Tri-Edge is really good if you can pull it off quick enough. You can maybe take like a good knockout on like a Vulpix, or like maybe Ralts, or Fomantis, or just finish off something that has a lot of damage on it, like an EX or GX, and you can take a bunch of prizes. So Articuno is really, really good in this deck. It's one of the best parts about this deck is having this Articuno in here to pick stuff off with Tri-Edge and take extra prize cards. We do have your 2 Lele's for Wonder Tag. Obviously, it's there for the ability. 2 Manaphy-Es to give you for your treat. We do play 1 baby Wishiwashi, just because it has Cowardice. What you kind of want to do is after you use Blizzard Burn, instead of using Pokemon Ranger or retreating into a second Lapras, you can retreat for free with Manaphy into Wishiwashi, discard Wishiwashi from the active, bring out the Lapras you just discarded, and Blizzard Burn the next turn. So you can basically Blizzard Burn every single turn with Wishiwashi and Manaphy. So that's why we do play the 1 Wishiwashi in the deck. So those are all of our Pokemon. Only 10 Pokemon. It's a little short on Pokemon, I know. Not like too many. To be honest, there's really no other Pokemon you could put in here. I can name off the top of my head. Like the only other good water Pokemon are again like stuff like Glaceon. But again, I feel like Glaceon just doesn't work anymore. There's so many ways around it. That I just don't think Glaceon kind of cuts it, especially with only doing 70 to 100 a turn. It's not really anything special. We do play 4 Aqua Patch. This is what makes Waterbox so good. Used to be Max Elixir, but now with Aqua Patch, Waterbox has a lot of strength now. Attach Water Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench water Pokemon. Super easy to do that thanks to Ultra Ball and Sycamore. We do play 2 Dive Balls, since again we can search out our water Pokemon, except for Tapu Lele. We do play 2 Energy Switch. This combos nicely with Aqua Patch and Max Elixir, because if you're trying to build up your active, you can Max Elixir, Aqua Patch, double Energy Switch to the active or something. Or if say your Pokemon's about to get knocked out, you can just move the energy to something else and conserve it. 1 Field Blower, since again we need to get rid of like Garbotoxin and stuff. We would play 2. But with Tapu Fini, you have an easy way to knock out Garbotoxin, so it's not like we need to have like 2 Field Blowers, but it's still good to get rid of Choice Bands and other stadiums. 4 Max Elixirs, another way we speed up the process of getting energy in play and having an explosive turn. 2 Trainers Mail, just because Aqua Patch and Max Elixir are so important to be hitting super early on. Trainers Mail increases the odds of hitting them, so we do play 2 Mail in the deck to help us with that. 4 Ultra Balls. Even though we do have Dive Ball and Brooklet Hill, we are still playing Ultra Ball because it gets water energy in your discard pile for Aqua Patch, and it also can get you out Tapu Lele-GX, which is still important. 4 Versus Seekers for the supporters, 1 Brooklet Hill. I went with 1 Brooklet Hill and 2 Rough Seas. Since we don't play many basics, Brooklet Hill helps us with that. I mean, technically we only play really 8 water Pokemon that are basic, so Brooklet Hill helps us get them, because sometimes you might not get a Pokemon in your hand. You might only get 1 Pokemon to start with, and then you can't find another one. Brooklet Hill helps us. 2 Rough Seas, it's really nice to have. This makes Lapras a little more tankier. 1 Guzma, this is awesome. Guzma lets you switch. Sometimes Guzma is just better than Lysandre, because it gets you out of confusion or something like that. And we play the split of Lysandre Guzma. I think Lysandre is still good, even with Manaphy. Guzma, you can go 2 Guzmas instead of the split, because you'd have Manaphy. You get that for your treat anyways. But I still like having the split of the 2. 3 Ends for your draw support. 4 Sycamores. It's not only a good way to get energy in your discard, but it's good draw support. 1 Pokemon Ranger. Sometimes Wishiwashi doesn't work, so we gotta use Ranger for Lapras. 3 Choice Bands so that we can do 190 with Lapras, and for energy we play a total of 11 water energies in our deck. So this is my Lapras Waterbox Tapu Fini deck. Looks pretty good. Other things you could add to the deck, you can add Sudowoodo in the deck, you can add Glaceon. I mean, you could even add a second Tapu Fini if you really wanted to. I think 1 is good enough. Like, I don't think you're never really gonna use Tapu Fini a whole lot. It's not like gonna be a card you're like, oh, I gotta get Tapu Fini down. I gotta get the Tapu Fini down to win the game. You don't need that all the time. So we are gonna play just 1 Fini. You can play Glaceon if you really want. You can play Glaceon if you're really feeling like it. It's up to you. So yeah, this is the Waterbox Tapu Fini updated deck. So let's go hop into some games with the deck, see it in action on PTCGO, and see if Tapu Fini is a good choice to have in Waterbox, and see if it helps the deck out a lot. Let's find out. Alright guys, let's go find some matches with the deck. I want to use the Tapu Fini more than not. I want to at least get 1 game where I end up using Tapu Fini and showing it off. But it looks like Metagross is our first match, which is good because we can use Fini against Metagross, slow Metagross down, force it back into the deck. Losing the coin flip though, not very fun. If it's Necrozma Metagross, I'm feeling good about this. I think that's a decent matchup. And this hand, okay, never mind. I didn't see the Brooklet Hill at first. I was like, ugh, we gotta lose a Max Elixir, really? No, but this is a pretty good hand. Don't know why I have these Blastoise sleeves on. Okay, so it looks like it is Metagross. Yep, Evo Soda, Rare Candy. Looks like he doesn't play the Vulpix though, which, you know, could be a big deal depending on how this game goes. We'll see if Vulpix is needed. Another water. Well, more cards to discard. He might end me though. I'm feeling like he's gonna just end me here. Unless I get super lucky. He doesn't. Ooh. Ultra Ball 2. Changes everything. Okay, we'll grab Brooklet Hill here, and I guess we'll put down Fini's prized. Oh, yay. Alright, looks like Tapu Fini won't be used straight away in this game, guys. But what we can do is now we'd have to get super lucky. I might have to attach the active, which I think I'll do. Yeah, I think we gotta attach the active here. If we can get lucky, we might be able to knock him out this turn. I think we could. If we hit Energy Switch, or like Aqua Patch Max Elixir, we could knock him out this turn. Even though it ends the game so quick, it's not really much of a game. We could also, we can take him out Manaphy. I'm such a dumb play, but I actually feel like just trying to knock him out with Manaphy, just for memes. Just for the memes, I'm gonna try it. I mean, if I whiff Aqua Patch, it is what it is. Okay, I do whiff it, but we do still hit Max Elixir. Hey, alright, we win the game. Okay, not really much of a game. But you know what? It is what it is. Manaphy Donk. I never thought I'd see the day where I would donk something with Manaphy, but there you go. Manaphy Donk for the win. I just did that. Take that in. I just donked him with Manaphy. That's funny. Alright, well, we can find another match here with our deck, obviously. It wasn't even much of a game. It was so short. Holy cow. But there you go. We can show off where Manaphy comes in handy. I mean, that 60 damage is relevant, you know. A lot of Stage 2, Stage 1 decks with 60 HP basics. Manaphy can actually use to donk things, which is kind of funny. Alright, so it looks like we're playing against Strict Kicks. Playing another Metagross deck. Alright, 2 Metagross in a row. I'm not going to complain. I think everyone's just playing Metal at this point because they're like, yo, I gotta play against Gardevoir. But he says hello. I'm gonna hit him back with a hello too. If you're a fan, shout out to you. And okay, we get the Tapu Fini start. Not a terrible hand though. I'm just kidding, it is a terrible hand. We could maybe do Tapu Storm though. You know, maybe he turned 2 algorithms mean. Let me Tapu Storm him. We'll see. It does start with Tapu Lele. Okay. Hoping he ends me just because, I mean, this hand is just abysmal. I mean, we could technically build up Tapu Fini in 3 turns, but it's not very efficient. There's notification. You have to click on that to make it go away? Really? Alright. So let's see what happens here. Praying he ends me, because this hand doesn't cut it. Unless we can top deck, even if we top deck Lapras, it's still not very good. We'll see though. Basically, if we're going to be able to make a quick win, we're going to need to hit him hard and early on. Just because one issue you may run into against Metagross is they can't really one-shot you with the Choice Band, but you can't one-shot them either. And they have max potions, so it's like really hard. Ooh, Trainers Mail. This could change everything. An N, I guess. I mean, yeah, sure. Okay. Seems good. We'll do this. You have a good deck. Thank you, good sir. I'm going to say you have a good deck too. Metagross. We'll see if he plays Necrozma or not. He says Heart. He must have predicted it. Kind of sucks. I was hoping for Max Elixir here. I must have gave him a new hand that he liked, but I'm fine with that. Kind of had to end him. And I guess we just Aqua Ring him here for 20. And I'm going to switch. I don't even know. I think we'll do it anyways. If we could Hydro Shot him here and maybe pick off the Beldum. I mean, we could also maybe, like, If we had Choice Band, what we could do is like hit him for 50 and then finish him off with a Hydro Shot on the bench. Take out that Tapu Lele, but it's fine. It's gonna be a tough matchup though, just because Metagross is like pretty powerful. It's got a lot of health. If he loses early max potions, the game could go in our favor. Ultra Ball, alright. Does he have that turn 2 meta? If he does, then I think I'm gonna Tapu Storm it right back to the deck. Even though we might need Ice Beam, I think it's fine. Grabs Lele again. I guess he's grabbing Sycamore here. We'll see if he plays Necrozma or not also. I mean, I'm assuming he plays 1. I mean, Necrozma's almost like a no-brainer not to play in Metagross. And, ooh, okay. Okay, I'll take it. The best play we can try and hit here is maybe an Aqua Patch, Max Elixir, Hydro Shot, take out Beldum or Metang, or even just snipe like a Metagross, get early damage on it, wouldn't be bad. Alright, I mean, I've seen worse. Metal, okay, so he's gonna go into Alolan Vulpix. We do have a Lysandre though. Nah, we can't even. I was thinking we could Lysandre out Beldum, knock it out, but we can't. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe if I didn't retreat, I don't know. Ranger, okay, that's fine. So we'll bench the Lapras, we'll Water Energy the active, we'll Level Ball, grab Articuno. I think, okay, we should probably maybe build up Articuno. Yeah, it's a good idea. Especially because we can take 2 quick prizes on this Vulpix. And we kind of got to end him here. I mean, I kind of want to Lysandre the Lele, but I don't want to put more metals in his discard pile. And okay. This is a pretty good hand once again. I kind of wish if we had an Ultra Ball we could try and build up the Articuno a little quicker. Okay, so I don't want to put Brooklet Hill down. There's really nothing we need. I need to save that bench spot for Lele. Plus we can give him another Vulpix. So I guess we collect here for 3 and hope we can hit a Ultra Ball. Nope, we don't. Come on. We need to find Ultra Balls so we can get rid of these waters so we can build up Articuno and knock him out. Alright, there is the Metagross GX. But next turn, the option is there to Tapu Storm him. Okay, let me check Ranger for a sec. If remove all effects on each attacks on each player and her active Pokemon. So yeah, he has Ranger. He could be a Seeker Ranger, get rid of the Ice Beam. So I think Tapu Storm is going to be the right call here. Yeah. Well, he's probably going to get Algorithm here, which I'm fine with. We'll just Tapu Storm the Metagross back in his deck. He loses a Max Potion, though. That is perfect. As long as he's losing Max Potions, we'll see if he plays 2 or 3. As long as those go in the discard pile, the game is a little bit better. Because then he doesn't heal as much, and this is good for us. Even though, didn't we lose a Rough Seas? No, we didn't. Okay. That must have been the last game. Alright, so he is going to Metal, so it looks like he's going for the Algorithm. Ooh, okay, no, he's going Beacon. That's pretty smart. Because if he went Algorithm, we would have just Tapu Fini'd him, but I think this is the best time to play Tapu Fini. I mean, I might actually play it in the late game, too, to be honest with you. Still no Ultra Ball, though. Oh my god. It's kind of bad. Yeah, we'll kind of have to end him. I'll put Brooklet Hill down. I mean, if he wants to attack with Vulpix again, be my guest. Let's see. 1 patch is prize. We have all Ultras. Got a few waters left in the deck. Still have 3 Max Elixirs. Okay, I'm feeling confident that we're going to hit it here. I'm feeling confident we're going to hit the Max Elixir so that we can take him out with Articuno. Okay, that works too. So yeah, we'll force him to have to knock me out with Metagross, and then we Tapu Storm him. Yeah, seems good. No, I forgot to... Dude, I hate myself. I forgot to Ultra Ball. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, the misplay is real. It's a misplay. Okay, that was a pretty big misplay on my end, guys. I apologize. Well, I mean, you live and you learn. Oh my god. Can't believe I did that. Oh, I forgot to do the Ultra Ball first. Rip in the chat. Chilling sigh. I mean, I guess if he stays asleep, then I guess it's relevant. Okay, I mean, sure. I don't think he plays Ninetales. Oh man. Can't believe I did that, guys. That was such a bad misplay. We would have knocked him out, and we would have forced him to do that. I thought I would have attached the water to knock him out, but I forgot I already attached for the turn. It's fine, though. May have been a bit of a misplay, but we're going to recover from it, hopefully. I guess goals, we top deck... Nah, never mind. I was thinking if we had Lysandre in the discard, we could top deck, you know, Water Energy, bring up that Beldum, knock it out. Staying asleep, though, which is good. It's buying me some time. Gonna have to end him, though, again. We haven't played a single Sika. So that kind of sucks. Literally just been ending him all game. He might not have had anything in his hand either. It's fine, though. Okay. I mean, I guess we kind of have to do with what we got. So we can take him out Lapras, or we can energy switch to the active, which I think I'm going to do that, because we have the Aqua Patch Cowardice play with Manaphy, so we should be okay here. So we're going to go Tri-Edge. If we get triple tails, I'm going to cry. Alright, good, we got the knockout. So sweet, we're taking 2 prizes off this Vulpix. And there you go. We're going to force him to have to attack me with Metagross to knock me out. And then we can Tapu Storm him, or we can Blizzard Burn him. Or, I mean, he can Algorithm too, and then... I mean, if I had an end, that'd be great. Does he have a Met on the discard? He does, alright. So yeah, we can hit him with a Tapu Storm. Also, he has discarded a Metagross too, earlier on. So maybe that'll hurt his odds even more. Really wish I did the Articuno the other turn. If I didn't do that misplay, we wouldn't have had the Metang in play. Ooh, Lysandre's taking out Manaphy. I see how it is. Okay, I'm fine with that, actually. Sure. Okay, cool. If I had a Lysandre, though, this would work out perfectly, because then we could target... Oh no, we do have Lysandre, what am I saying? Yeah, we drop... Okay, we got this, we're good. Holy cow, another Aqua Patch. I know what I need. Alright, well, guess we're gonna have to drop Fini here. Or Lele, sorry. I said Tapu Fini. And I guess we're gonna take out the Beldum, and then all we have to do is knock out the active Lele to win the game. Or, yeah, we just knock out Lele to win. Yeah, sure. Okay. Seems good. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the Cowardice play. So, yeah, we'll take him out Tri-Edge. Hey! Okay, as long as we got the 1 heads, that's all that matters. Alright, yeah, so we knock him out with Tri-Edge here, and we'll take our 2 prizes. Let's see what we get. Water Energy, okay. Sweet. Yeah, he knocks us out. We have triple Aqua Patch. And, yeah, we're in a really good spot. If he ends me, though, maybe it's bad, but we can still stall him out with Tapu Storm, so it's not the end of the world. He can get another Metagross down, I guess, but he can't build it up, because Metagross' ability only applies to the active, so he actually can't build up the bench Metagross, which is really good, too. Even though he hasn't used Algorithm, I mean, we can always end him out of that. Alright, he is going to end me. Just a little... No, oh, he isn't. He's taking out Tapu Fini. Okay, I'm fine with that, actually. Just now we need to get Lysandre so that we can win the game. I mean, we didn't really get to use Tapu Fini, but that's fine. Unless... Okay, so... Is he going to take out Fini? Yeah, he is. Fini, you were a good soldier. We don't play any Rescue Stretcher in the deck either, so we can't get Fini back. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that knockout. He's only got 2 metas in play, too. He just needs 2 more prizes to win, so he just needs to take out Tapu Lele and he wins. It's kind of scary. Alright, so all basically down to this. Can we find a way to Lysandre to win? We do. Okay, sweet. That was a pretty good game. We didn't get to use the Tapu Fini, but it's all good. We were able to win the game here. I think if he knocked me out and then ended me, I think we would have been in a bit of a worse spot, but that's fine. I'll take the win any day of the week. So yeah, it was a pretty good game. We didn't get to show off Tapu Fini as much as I wanted, especially in a matchup where this is pretty good for Fini, but he knocked it out before we could really show it off. But at the end of the day, Lapras Toolbox wins the game. Articuno was more clutch than Lapras and Tapu Fini combined, which is kind of funny. Articuno is the MVP of this game. A mystery box. 50 coins? Okay. I mean, I'm recording this on Thursday when the set came out on PTCGO. So right now we can buy 28 packs? 27 packs. We can buy 27 packs, I think, of Burning Shadows. I'm definitely going to be doing a pack opening video once I get my codes in the mail. I'm probably going to open up 50 packs. Yeah, I'll probably open up 50 packs of Burning Shadows. Because I want to keep the rest as trade-off. So, yeah. We'll find another match, though, in just a sec. So, I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, let's go get another match with the deck. I was considering putting Lana in the deck, which you could add, but I don't know what to take out. Like, the only card I was considering removing was Pokémon Ranger, but to be honest, I kind of like Pokémon Ranger in the deck, just because it helps you with Lapras, but Who knows? It's up to you, really, if you want to add Lana or not. It's really good with Rough Seas, because you heal 80 damage from all of your water Pokemon in one turn, if they have energy on them, which is pretty good in my books. So let's see. Looks like we're playing against a Darkrai GX. That's going to be an interesting game. Yeah, it's definitely Darkrai. He's got Darkrai sleeves and all. So let's see, what do we get? Oh, we got the Manaphy start. Worst starter we could have gotten in this matchup. One thing maybe we could do is Fini his Darkrai GX or something back in the deck. It resets some of his energy on the board. That might be a good idea. So we'll Ultra Ball here, and I think we get ourselves Lapras-GX. To be honest though, I think I'm probably going to be using Ice Beam in this game, just because Ice Beam is a little more efficient. So I'm probably going to Ice Beam him more than anything. So let's go Sika here, let's see what we find. Alright, so next turn we might be able to knock him out with Lapras, which is pretty awesome. Depending on if he gets rid of my tool or not. I think do we grab the Fini or do we save it? Let's save it. I don't want to pull up the Fini right now. We can probably just grab another Lapras, thin out the deck a little bit. So yeah, next turn, looks like we might be able to knock him out, assuming we can find like an Aqua Patch or a Max Elixir before we actually... We'll have to either top deck it or Trainers Mail for it. So hopefully we do. We see a Pikachu coming in. What? He plays Pikachu? I don't know. Does Pokemon Ranger work against Raichu? Okay, Fighting Fury Belt, never mind. He won't be getting knocked out now. But it's still fine. We can still do big damage to him. I mean, if he just wants to attach and pass, be my guess. Max Elixir to Pikachu. Okay, he hits it, but I mean... Does he get rid of a Darkrai GX? Okay, good. He gets rid of a Raichu. I mean, Raichu's interesting with Evo Shock, but, I mean, with a deck like Darkrai, is it really that good? Oh my god, he hits the Ultra Ball Darkrai GX Dark Energy. Whew, that's bad. Yeah, we need to find Field Blower 2 now so we can get rid of that tool on Darkrai. If we knock out his Darkrai here, we'll be in a really good spot. So we need to try and do that. What's funny too, Raichu, how much HP does it have? 110, alright, never mind. We can snipe it. I was thinking Raichu didn't have a lot of HP. We can't one-shot Yveltal either on the bench, and oh my god. This guy's going off. Alright, luckily, we can try and find our Field Blower here. Oh, alright, so it looks like we are going to attack him here, which is cool. Okay, so is Field Blower in the deck? Max Elixir, it's better than nothing. I will take it. I mean, he still has to do a lot. The fact that he doesn't play Choice Band might mitigate the amount of damage he can do also, which is cool. So we're going to do the double energy switch play here, and we're going to be able to retreat into Manaphy, or into Lapras here. Do we Ice Beam him, or do we... Like, question is, do we Ice Beam him here, or do we Blizzard Burn him? If we Ice Beam him, we might buy some time. But obviously, Guzma is in the format. But he hasn't played one yet. I don't know. I'll consider it. Alright, let's go Sycamore. Okay, we can't play Aqua Patch. Can we find a Field Blower? Nope. Get Max Elixir. Dang it. Sorry. We didn't get our Field Blower, so we aren't actually going to be able to knock out this Darkrai this turn, which kind of sucks. But we'll do this. We'll keep the Lele in our hand, because maybe we can Ranger next turn. And I think I'm just going to go Blizzard Burn here for 190. I'm just going to put a ton of damage on him. Plus, in the future, we hit Field Blower. There's an easy knockout on Darkrai. Because he might try and retreat it on the bench, be like, alright, I'm just going to keep Darkrai alive. Well, I'll just Field Blower the belt off, and you're going to get knocked out. Without even having to attack. So that's pretty cool. So we can maybe set that up for the future. So I'm going to keep Lele. I don't know if Raichu... If Ranger works against Raichu or not, that's going to be the question. I mean, even if not, I'm probably going to drop Lele just to grab Pokemon Ranger to get out of the deck anyways. But we'll find out if it's going to work or not. Oh, wait, hold. He plays Raichu because he can use Dead End GX. Okay, that makes more sense. The only problem with Raichu, though, you can only play it down on only once. You'd have to play Scoop Up, or you'd have to play Devo Spray to make it work. So, or I guess Ace Roll a Potown, but even then, is that worth? We'll see if he plays Devo Sprays or oh, don't tell me getting rid of another Darkrai GX. Well, yeah, but we'll see if he... Oh, no, is that a Darkrai? Okay, it's Guzma. Here's Guzma. Never mind, I was like, it's a Darkrai. So we got Guzma in his hand, so now I'm really glad I didn't go for the Ice Beam. We're going to save our Ice Beam for the right time, or we can use Fini's GX. I think Fini might be better. We can reset a Darkrai GX with 3 energy on it. That seems pretty good by me. So I think Fini might be better in this situation than using Ice Beam, just because Guzma. So he grabs another Darkrai. He's definitely got a Pro Sycamore or an N in his hand. Let's see. Yeah, he had a Sycamore. Dang it, bro. He had the perfect hand to do that. Alright, let's see, though. What else does my opponent get? Altar, that's cool. We're going to bump that regardless. Max Elixir. Does it hit? Let's see. It does, okay. It looks like he's building up the other one, so we don't have to worry about him building up this Darkrai and trying to dead-end me. Dead-end could be a little scary. But if he does anything, we'll just Fini the Darkrai back in his deck, put 3 energies back in, and we'll put the Darkrai back in. And it won't be in the discard pile, which is good. Alright, looks like we're getting attacked here, but we do have Rough Seas, and we're probably going to try and retreat here into Lapras. Okay, so best case scenario, we top deck a Water Energy. Or, yeah, Water Energy. Nope, alright, so looks like we'll heal up a bit. Be nice to just Lele for Lana, to be honest, but it's fine. Guess we grab Wishiwashi. If we do Lele, what do we do? I think we just knock out his active here. And maybe let's try and take 4 prizes this turn. Let's see, is Field Blower in the deck or not? Oh, Wishiwashi's prized. No, Wishiwashi, why do you have to be prized? Oh, that's so bad. Is Ranger in the deck? Okay, let's check this out. Prevent all effects. Okay, I can't even read it, it's too small, we'll only zoom in. Blower's in the deck. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go. That sucks. The Wishiwashi, the one turn I didn't want to be prized. Alright, well, that's fine. We could obviously see a bad, what's his face? We could see a Delinquent here, which would really screw me over. Even though I'm taking 2 prizes, that's fine. So let's check Ranger. Remove all effects of attach. Okay, so it won't, yeah, so we can't Ranger off Raichu. Good to know. Alright, so let's just Blizzard burn him for the knockout. He is going to be able to retrieve the energy. We're probably going to get knocked out next turn. 130, yeah. Darkrai GX knocks me out, but we got another Lapras on the bench anyways. I mean, we could win next turn if we hit Water Energy, Oh, there's Wishiwashi. Turn too late, but it's fine. We might be able to win next turn, just because if he knocks me out with Darkrai GX, what we can do is just Lapras GX, bing bang boom. That's the game. You know what I mean? We drop Lapras GX. Choice Band, Field Blower. If we hit Choice Band and Field Blower, we win the game next turn. Unless, okay, he attacks me with Darkrai. We still need to find our Field Blower. Makes me wish I had 2, but Darkrai with... I don't know. I like Darkrai with Choice Band more because the Choice Band lets you have like an extra energy and a half in play, which is pretty dang good in my books. And, the end, dang it. We had a good hand because we could probably, you know, bring the Wishiwashi, bench it, Aqua Patch to Lapras. That's fine though. Hey! Looks like we still might be able to win the game. I think my opponent might retreat here. I mean, the knockout's still pretty relevant, though, isn't it? Yeah. He could take a knockout, or he could retreat into Darkrai GX. Oh, Max Elixir whiffs. That's actually really good. I mean, if we top deck Choice Band, we might win the game. I kind of want him just to retreat, though, into something. Dang. I wish he just knocked me out with Darkrai. That would have been so nice, but it's fine. He's gonna knock out my poor Lapras. We bring out the other Lapras. Another energy. Alright. Cool. We'll Aqua Patch to Articuno. And Articuno could finish off Pikachu at any time. And here we go. We're gonna Field Blower off the... wait, hold on. Is Experience Share only attacks? Okay, yeah, so it's only attacks. So we don't have to get rid of any experience shares. We'll just get rid of the Altar and the Fighting Fury Belt. Knock out the Darkrai. Can we find a Lysandre and a Choice Band to win the game? We do not, but we find a Sycamore, which is good enough. So yeah, we're basically winning. Wish we used Tapu Fini, though. I don't know, maybe the Fini's not as good as I thought. So we haven't gotten to use Tapu Fini as much as I wanted to. But we do knock out his Darkrai here. And he brought out Darkrai? What, is this guy crazy? Why would you do that? And we win. Well, there we go. I don't know why he brought out Darkrai GX. That wasn't really the best play. He should have brought out Baby Veltal. But I mean, I'll take the free win. I'll take the win any day of the week. That was a pretty good game. I showed off why Lapras is good. I didn't really get to show off the Fini, though. So we're going to probably find one more match with the deck. And we're going to try and show off Tapu Fini more. But you can see, like, that's why Tapu Fini is a 1-of in this deck and not like a 2-of, because it's like, it's such a situational card. You're never really going to use it for that many reasons. And you can see why. Though my opponent's taking a while to move the energy. I mean, you gotta hurry up there. Okay, there we go. Sweet. This was a good win. That was a pretty clutch game too. I don't really know what we got off the... What did we get off out of the present box? Oh, we got 25 coins. Cool. I can put up more trades. I need to put up more trades anyways. So yeah. So we haven't been able to use Tapu Fini as much as I wanted to. But hopefully next game we can at least do one game where we use Tapu Storm. So let's go find another match with the deck, and we're going to try out the Fini a little bit more here. And we are going to see how good it does in game numero 2. Another water deck. Well, there you go. Looks like we're playing against Waterbox once again. But it's a Waterbox. Oh, it might be Greninja, actually. I think it's Greninja. Greninja. If it is Greninja, Fini might not be as useful. Maybe, though. Lele start. We ain't getting the starters we want. We're getting, like, the starters we don't want. But that is why we do have Energy Switch in the deck. So that if we do end up starting with, like, a Lele, there you go. But we do have Guzma, I guess, too, so not too bad. Hopefully our other Lele is not in the prizes, though. That would really suck, because we start with Lele and the other one's prizes. Like, dang it. So let's see. Remoraid, alright, doesn't really tell me if it's Greninja or not. Can we get an Ultra Ball? No supporter for the turn. Yeah, no supporter here. Might have to grab something out of the deck, though. I'm gonna grab Rough Seas. Yeah, we'll grab Rough Seas just because he might not really play anything. And I think I'm just gonna attach and pass. I mean, next turn, if we top deck a water, we could probably donk him with Manaphy, which would be kind of funny. So maybe we can do that. Okay, it looks like it's Ninetales. Ninetales is kind of tricky because we don't actually run any way to counter Ninetales because we don't play Professor Kikui in the deck. So that might suck because we're only doing 190 damage. We're gonna have to maybe Ice Beam him, or we can reset the Ninetales. Alright, there's Sycamore. No N. Rip the dream. Loses Artillery and a Switch, which are two cards that could get in the way of Ice Beam, I guess. Or I could Fini him. I don't know, it's a little tricky. The fact that we're not doing enough damage to knock it out kind of sucks. But I mean, we top deck Water Energy, we knock out Vulpix, or we can, yeah, we get a Water Energy or like another Max Elixir. We can knock out Vulpix with either Manaphy or Tapu Lele, which would be kind of funny. So hopefully that happens. I'd like to get rid of this Vulpix right now. But we're just kind of dead drawn. We have a lot of ways to get out of it, so hopefully we are going to end up top decking something. Because I don't want to be in top deck mode against Ninetales. That's not fun. Ooh, he plays other Vulpix. That's weird. Alright, well, if both of these manage to hit, it looks like we have a knockout with Manaphy. We have a knockout with Manaphy. I'm really surprised, but you know what? I'll take it. Manaphy somehow is actually being really good in this game. Okay, there's a Lapras. It's something. Unfortunately, we don't have any energy to collect. Still no supporter. Hopefully, he's going to end me to 5 here, but we knock him out with Manaphy is kind of cool, even though we just wasted 2 Max Elixirs for that, but we got Energy Switch for a reason in the deck. That's why I like Energy Switch, because if you're in a situation like this, Energy Switch can come in a lot of handy. We can't knock out Artillery with Manaphy, though. But if we can find Lysandre or Guzma, we can knock out the Vulpix once again. We take out his Vulpixes, he's going to have a hard time going to Ninetales. Guzma. Thanks for doing that. I mean, he can Powder Snow, I guess, but we have a Ranger. We can literally just play Ranger, retreat, knock him out, which I think I'm going to do. Even if we top deck Sycamore, I'm still gonna, unless we go to sleep. So this is why Beacon's better. Like, this one, it's stall, I guess, but Beacon's, let's be real here, Beacon is super OP. He hit heads, okay. So if we don't wake up, I'm probably just going to Ranger. Oh, there we go, I woke up. My Manaphy is putting in work. Hey, there's a Water Energy, so we can knock him out with Lele, but we'll do this. We'll just knock him out with the Manaphy. The funniest play you've ever seen in your life, Manaphy knocking out Alolan Vulpixes. Can we get a Guzma or something? Another Energy, okay, well, maybe Lapras can just win us the game next turn. This is going pretty well, though. I'm kind of surprised Manaphy is the MVP here, not Lack, and he concedes. He's like, yo, I'm out. Okay, I have to watch the entire animation, don't I? Ooh, we got an Evolutions pack, it's locked. That's fine, though. He did play this Ninetales, so I'm kind of glad he didn't get that in play. that could have been pretty ugly, because if we got that Ninetales in play, we would have been in a bit of trouble. So I'm glad that didn't actually happen. We'll open up that Evolutions pack, though, and let's see what we pull, even though probably nothing. If I pull an EX, I'm going to be sad, because I just opened up Burning Shadow pack to get anything. So let's open up our Evo pack here, and we'll see what we end up pulling from the Evolutions pack. Best things, I guess, Fuller Dragonite wouldn't be bad either. Fuller Dragonite is probably the only thing I really want. Mewtwo, yeah, Reverse Snaff, nothing good. I already have Fuller Box Grit, so that's fine. So it wasn't a good pack, but that lets us get a better pull from Burning Shadows, which is always good. So that wasn't terrible. Yeah, I think that'll be that. I don't know, I wrap up the video now, but we didn't really use Fini as much as I wanted to. Kind of feel like I cheated you guys by not using the Tapu Fini as much as we could have used it, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Tapu Fini, again, it's good, but again, it's such a situational card, it's not going to carry itself, you know what I mean? And that was one of the issues with the deck, is Fini just didn't really do as much as we needed, because the one-of is good, but it is so situational. Even when it's situational, it might not even be worth it to use the Tapu Fini, as you guys saw. So it's like you can run it, but it's like, is it really worth running? So it's really all down to you if you feel like the Tapu Fini is really worth it or not. But yeah, I'm thinking Tapu Fini's okay. We didn't really get to show it off, but again, Tapu Storm is just really good against GXs. More or not, we showed off Manaphy and Articuno the most. We showed off the two other tech cards, and not the new one we added. Kind of sucks, but I think that'll wrap up today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more PTCGO content. I might put a clip at the end of a game I get on like a live stream that I have with this deck, so we'll have to see. But thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more PTCGO content, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.